Alright, today we're playing another roguelike deck builder. I like to play these kind of small, lesser known games. We played Nadir, I played Power Chord, and today we're playing Deepest Chamber Resurrection, which among those three, this one might be my favorite. I've had the most fun playing this deck. I've only played it for 15 hours, so consider this a first impression, as well as we'll play the game. I like to play the game while talking about it because you can see it in real time. It has a party system. Generally, I don't like roguelikes with party systems because I find that they feel often a bit more flat than something like Slay the Spire, right? Where you have 4 individual characters with totally unique decks. Whereas when you're mixing and matching, it starts to feel a bit samey, and it has felt a little samey, but I've kind of liked it in a way a little bit. So let's go with like a very basic, we'll do a defender guy, we'll do a healer, and we'll do a magic, but this is like a pretty rudimentary, I think this is the first group you start with. So first off, it has an Ascension thing. Let's just go to Ascension 1. I want to talk and not focus on anything. No, screw it. I'm not going to do a full run. We'll just go to like the first boss, but it's got an Ascension thing, so you level up more and more. And I think the most striking aspect of this is probably the art style. When the hero gains a buff, add 1 Scorch card. That's pretty good. The first 3 times a card gets fully... Why am I reading these backwards? I don't know. The first 3 times a card gets fully boosted. We'll talk about that in a second. Corruption. I do have 2 magic users, I think. Are you a magic user? Oh yeah, you can totally equip your people with different things. Can I see the deck anywhere? How do I see the deck? I have 15 hours in this game. So, like I said, not an expert. You are a magic user. So we have more magic than anything. Corruption increases, I don't know why that happened, increases magic damage. We have this. Card rewards have 1 additional, okay. So here's the thing, right? The visual style. It looks like an old school dungeon crawler. I'm talking like 90s era dungeon crawler. I'll go for an elite just to showcase it. But it's the art style is pretty interesting, I would say. And a major factor of this game, here it is, right? It's got this like head-on art style. I think it's pretty cool. The game by default has a bunch of... I crashed earlier when I was looking at this. It has a bunch of stuff that I don't like. If you want to see the game, I guess we should play it by default settings to start with. Where's all that crap where... There's stuff in this that the camera shake. So it does like this weird stuff where the camera constantly moves. I hate this. See how this... I don't like it. I turned this off. But a major factor of this game is you see this little notch right here on the card. So what that means is it will be upgraded if you play a card beside it. You'll notice defend and slash. When I hold this here, you see +1 defense on defend and +3 attack on the slash. The way this game works is when you play a card, you upgrade the cards on the left and right of it. Now, when I first heard that, I was like, Jesus Christ, that sounds like a nightmare. You mean my plays are gonna be dictated by how I upgrade cards? No, because cards keep their upgrade. So I have 3, you see down here, I have 3 energy. So I can only play 3 of these cards. So if I play like this and this will be upgraded. It'll get shuffled into my deck, but when I redraw it later, it'll have the upgrade. So you don't have to, you're not forced to play things in a specific order. It helps to be aware of what you're upgrading. And some of the cards, when you upgrade them, these are all very generic. They're just adding power. But as you get more and more complex cards as you go on, the upgrades get more and more interesting. I think the defend should go to free, I thought. I'm going to attack this turn, though. So let's just attack. Oh, man, I hate this. See, so now these are upgraded. They're more powerful. You see the green. I'm pretty sure this goes to free. Let's play this. So I have to play a defense either way. So let's just add defense somewhere. And so now here's an interesting thing. So this is a push card. It costs 0, and I can push a card because you can't rearrange your cards. You can push a card all the way to the right, so that can help you rearrange your hand to try to upgrade the cards. It's a major aspect of this game, and it's nailed, which means I'm going to keep it. And it's also just a free way to get an upgrade. So he just cursed me, which suffer 50% more damage. He's dealing 18 to the mage. Sakura is his name. You can taunt people away. So if someone's about to die, I can do this. And I can grab him and pull him away if I want to. I can also just defend. What does this do? I have a curse. When fully boosted, vulnerable is removed from the hero. So I would like to do that. So how can we do that in a way that works for me here? Heal does nothing. Everyone's full health. I'd like to defend the middle guy. You already have 6. So how about we pull you here? So now she's going to be attacked. And then let's apply weak. That's going to lower the damage. We got 1 notch here. Let's add armor. I guess we just do this. And it's going to lower it. Now it's down to 9. So she's going to take 2. No reason to play the push card here yet. Okay, 2 strength. So we're going aggro. I think we're going to attack. So if I get the second notch here, I'm going to get a free burn. You see on the side, I can't point to my over here when I hover. It's +2 magic, which is +2 damage. And then if I get the second notch, I get a free scorch. So let's add defense here since she has none. And now I get the free scorch. And this is also going to just add a free upgrade, although everything's upgraded now. So let's deal damage here. Let's deal damage here. No reason to play the push again. And I forgot to point out, but you see how like some things are staying upgraded. 14 damage middle is problematic. So I can play this. That upgrades this for free. And then how do we do this? I have like no defense, which is crazy. So we're probably going to go full aggro here. Let's get the defense. No. Let's... I want to apply 1 week. So we're going to put this. We're going to put the fireball. We're going to choose the fireball. Now I use this fireball, which makes this more powerful. 8. Dang, we're a little bit short. So I think I'm just going to get some defense here. Try to preserve a little bit of health. We do have healing. I can use the healing. Can I kill them and use the healing? I cannot. But I'm not going to die this turn. So I guess we just heal. 8. Oh, that was enough. Right, because it got upgraded. It is hard to track that. It's hard to track the upgraded stuff. One complaint is I hate how slow this picking cards is. Add 1 Ember card to your draw, which is this free energy. That's weird, huh? It's sort of free, right? You pay 1, you're going to get the energy back, and you're upgrading stuff for free. Next buff is doubled. Gain 1 flurry. If you have a card with flurry, it doubles its attack. Or we have deal magic damage. Next attack costs 1 less, so it's free. You pay 1, but then you get 1 back. That seems fine. So I'll take that. This is just, there's a brewing potion aspect of the game. I don't need to rest, but that's the only thing I can do. So I guess we're just going to go to the rest and we're going to upgrade a card. And these, when you upgrade them, they become free, which I really like. Free block. Not going to complain about that. Go to combat here. Gonna upgrade this one as well, just so I constantly have free block. Okay, so the fire spell is gonna be good here because we have a group. I'm gonna also, I just hate the screen shake and stuff. Camera shake off. Take this down, and I personally like bloom and depth of field off. And now I think the screen doesn't move, which is just, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, I played a card. That was a mistake. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie. Oh, well, there goes my heal. I was demonstrating the camera. Look, it's fine. Our fire spells in this match, or in this fight, are going to be good. Okay, we have 7, 7, 7. So I'd like to cast these for free. So if I use this one, who has the least... You have the least armor and least health. And now we'll go here. And, how can I do this? Can I get this for free? Let's cast this for free. I can. So I can hit someone. Let's hit the lowest health one. And then I can use this to get this for free. It doesn't matter what I push. And that blocks all the damage. So that worked out. Alright, I'd like my fire spells. Please get the fireball. That's what I'm looking for. I'd like to upgrade it. I don't need to upgrade this. I don't need to block this guy. He's gonna be fine because this guy's dying in the middle. So I'll do this here. 2 energy, so let's hit you. And then you die, although I can kill them with the Scorch. Yeah, I hit this guy, right? I hit this guy, they take damage. Then Scorch here. Then I don't know why I drew that. But I will take free block and free block. So you're taking 3, you're taking nothing, and the middle's dead. Now my fire spells don't do anything because they only hit the person beside the adjacent enemies. But if I can upgrade this, I get the free Scorch to kill this guy off. So I think we're just going here, 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 then the free Scorch kills you off. Nice, and that's how it works. And that's how that system of upgrading your cards by playing adjacent things works. And it gets really interesting as you unlock more and more interesting cards. Gain 10 Rage for each boosted card in your hand. Rage is like a power boost. Each point of Rage increases physical damage by 1%. So that's only a 10%. No, it's 10 Rage per boosted card. So if I have 3 boosted cards, it's 30 Rage, which is pretty crazy. We have gain 4 times 1 armor. So there are cards that increase like amplification effects. It's also a flurry card. So it's 1 for 4 block. We have 20 damage to all enemies for 1, but it's exhaust, so we only do it once. That's probably fine though, to be honest. 20 damage is going to be pretty good. I think I'm fine with that. Okay, we will see. This is just whatever. Take our candle. Candle's the meta progression currency, basically. It lets you buy equipment. So what are we doing? What does this do? I can only cast this once, right? So upgrading it feels kind of bad. That seems pretty good. What does this do? Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about this. When you upgrade, you're adding an extra notch. So this by itself right now, it's 1 for 3 block. If I get the 1 notch, it goes to 5 block for 1. And if I upgrade it now, it's going to get a second notch, and then it'll go up to 6 for 1 by having the second notch. That's what these upgrades are doing, right? So this is 1 for 5 damage in 1 week. If we get the notch, it's going to go to 7 damage in 1 week. And if I upgrade it, it'll get a second notch, which will add an extra turn. It'll be 1 week for 2 turns, which is pretty good too. And I think this is probably worth upgrading. This is an elite boss, so we get to upgrade 2. This gets -1 cost, so it can go to 1 energy, heal 5, which is fine. I think I like the free Scorches from these though. So let's go with this one. I realized I didn't explain that very well when we first upgraded. But we have 2 Fallen Knights. Now, the curse card I know is going to force them to hit each other, so that's useful. We have 15 damage coming in. I don't have any way to make this free, because I'm not going to cast heal. So I think we're going to cast this. I get a Scorch if I upgrade it first. This is interesting, isn't it? It's an interesting choice. I think it's Slash. I think it's, alright, Corruption, sure. I think it's Block. And then we just won't get the Scorch. That's fine. 20 damage. And then he's going to take some damage, but it happens. Damage is permanent, of course. We still have 24 out of 27 here, so that still works like you would expect. 30 damage coming to this lady is a problem, so we really need to upgrade. All I care about is forcing these guys to attack each other. As much as I like the Scorches, not what we're going for. Let's do this. Let's do this. And then this makes my next attack cost 1 less. So I can do this. Now they're attacking each other, and this is free. Probably go with this one, because they're going to hit each other for 15. Also get the free armor. And that's fine. That was a good turn, actually. Alright, 15 damage, and 15 damage. Nice. Now if I can just kill one of them. No! If these were swapped, if you were dealing the 15 damage, I'd feel a lot better about it. So I'd like to get the weak on this guy. I'd like to get armor. I mean, I'm going to cast this. I want the curse card, I think. Assuming it's the same one. Hit this guy here. Defend. Weak. Brings it down to 11 damage with 4 armor. It's not very good. It's not very good, but that's what we got. Okay. Take a big hit here. Normally I would focus on one, but because this guy's giving me the... Oh, it went into my deck. Okay, I don't know why that was that way. Okay. Oh no, it's here. Okay, perfect. I just need to do this and it's free. So, let's just get the thing. Although if I kill one of them, I don't know if this works. So let's not kill one of them. Let's just get blocked. So now they attack each other. Although, how does this work? If one kills the other, do they turn and attack me? How does that... Okay, that's good. You killed that one, so we never had a turn. That worked. That was just convenient. But yeah, this is the game, man. It's pretty cool, I think. It's, of all the small, lesser known, less popular games, this is one of the more fun that I have played. Deal 2 times 5 magic damage. Next turn, draw 1. Gain 5 points when a card gets fully... So these are pretty weird. They're like, they're buffs every single time I fully boost a card, right? When I fill these notches, you get 5 points. And then the next time you add corruption, it converts those points to corruption, is the idea. It's kind of weird, but it kind of makes sense after you play them. I don't know if I'm adding corruption enough for this to be good. The first 3 times a card gets fully boosted. No, I don't think I'm doing this enough. So I think it's just the heal card, to be honest, and the armor. Because I feel like I'm a little bit light on armor. The first 2 times a card gets fully boosted, there's armor. That's funny. Add a scale. When 8 cards are played, draw 2 cards. That'd be cool if we were comboing. None of these guys combo, really. There are hero dudes that just like chain, like Shivs and Slay the Spire, where you're just chaining spells. None of these do it super well though. 2 candles, okay. So we have event. I guess we'll go to the event. We haven't done that, right? Yeah. Go to an event, and we have the owner of this illicit still is nowhere to be found. There are numerous bottled distillates laying around. The warmth of the stills and the smell of the liquids remind the party of a cozy tavern. So we can do some stuff. So like this, for example, add to boost level, summon 1 Scorch. Basically, like say I put this on an armor card, and I can get a free attack card if I fully boost it or whatever. So do I want to pillage? I mean, I want to get potions, right? It's distillate. It's going to be potions. I kind of want just free damage. We can also spread corruption though, and that seems pretty good. Since I seem to be going magic focused, I think I want to do this. I think doing this on one of the fireballs makes a lot of sense. Let's, I guess we'll do another combat because we're almost to the first boss. The runs are pretty short. I'm 20 minutes in. I'm talking a lot, of course. But, gain 1 intellect. What's this do? Ooh. 1 for 4. Sure. But the runs are pretty short, I would say. Like 40 minutes to an hour. You're going to give 3 strength to this guy. You're dealing 8 to this guy. I have a heal that doesn't do much right now. So I'd like to gain block here. So we're doing attack. Get the armor. So we'll do 5 here. That blocks all of this. I don't need to use these. I can wait and see what the opponent does. I have 1 energy, so it's just... Maybe we need to hit the buffer dude, actually. I still have an energy, right? So let's do block here. Don't need that. And I could just gain 2 block to upgrade the living plate. Probably fine. So now that's upgraded when I draw it again. Block all this. Okay, well, this fire wave is proving to be pretty powerful, huh? Alright, fire wave. And then, wow, that card's pretty good. It might not scale. We'll see how good it is. Well, we won't see how good it is later, but we'll, I kind of want one of these. No, I don't have any of the... I wanted to take one of the buffs, but there isn't one. Apply 2 weak to all enemies, discard a card. Do 8 damage, select a card to be boosted. So this is 1 for 8's fine. Boosting a card's pretty good. Deal 10 magic damage, apply 1 vulnerable. Deals an additional 4 damage for every copy of this card. Okay, so you can do like a full calcinate build. Remove the last debuff, Slick. Slick means you can move it around in your hand. So if this is in between 2 upgraded cards and you want to cast it, you can move it to 2 non-upgraded cards, cast it to upgrade them, right? Slick is pretty powerful. It's probably just boost cards for free. I like it because I can boost, the... Why am I skipping? Oh, this. Right. I like it because I can boost... What was I saying? I got distracted. I like it because I can freely boost the armor pieces that turn to free. Right? That seems pretty good. I mean, this is a powerful card. I kind of want to upgrade the armor, though, because I don't have enough of it. And both of these are functionally the same. Or I get to upgrade 2 cards, because it's a boss, right? You get 2 upgrades on bosses. Forlorn Blacksmith. This is our boss for the, I bet in this... Please don't crash. I bet in this one you can see the depth of field. It's a bit deeper. Yeah, see how fuzzy it gets? It's all blurry back here. I mean, it makes him stand out, right? With the depth of field blurring the background. It's not for me though, man. Bloom off, depth of field off. I prefer the crisper background person. I mean, I can see him fine. It's a 2D, like, what do you want? So this guy, 32 damage. That's a lot. However, he has Wrath. Increased damage by 300%. Effect halves when suffering unblocked damage. So we want to hit this guy. We want to hit him and cut that in half over and over again. So I really want this. I want the Scorch, because the Scorch is going to cut it in half again. It's a free way to cut this in half. So, why did I get a Scorch? What caused me to get a Scorch? Oh, it was this. I upgraded this. Right. Okay. This upgraded. I got a Scorch. Okay. I want to apply weak. I want to get the free Scorch here. So we do... Oh, I only have 2 energy. How do I do this then? I can upgrade this for free. And I can gain block here. And now I can apply weak. He's down to 8. And now I can't get the Scorch here. I can get the Scorch here, but I can't cast this. Okay, that's fine. We'll do this. We'll do 4. You're dealing 6. We'll gain 2. So now she's only taking 1. Dealt 50 damage. That's fine. 38. They're scary numbers, but so long as we can have... Oh no, we don't have... we don't have attack cards. Well, down to 22. I did that in the wrong order. If I played this first... Oh my god, idiot. Dumb. If I played that in a different order, the second attack would have been free. Dang. Well, we'll gain block. And then this is free now. So I'm going to gain block. It goes to all of them. I can cast this for free just to get the extra notch here. And I have a health potion. I don't need it. Okay, 15. I mean, he's only taking 4. It's fine. 21 and Corrode. Corrode is... Removes block. I think it attacks first. No, I don't know what that does. All I know is I need to hit him. So here's the fun thing. We can do hit you. When we upgrade, I can upgrade anything. I can upgrade stuff in my draw pile. So if I wanted to upgrade this and have it be upgraded, when I draw it, I can. But I think I just get the free block. And since this costs 0, it's going to upgrade both of these, right? So I'll do this. And then I have 3. I can cast everything in hand, right? If I do this, this is free. This, and then heal 5. You're taking 12, you're fine. You have more health, technically. But we're wasting some of this. So let's just go here. If we do it on her, I mean. So we'll do that. Alright, 12 and Corrode. She did only take 8, so I guess it didn't... It corrodes after. Corrode. Turn, start, remove. Okay, so it's an effect. Like I said, I've only played this game for like 15 hours, so not an expert. Alright, 8 damage, middle. And he's going to add Wrath to himself, so he doesn't have Wrath. I want to cast this, because once it's fully upgraded, the only way to get these notches to empty is to play it, right? If I play it, the notches will empty, and then I have an opportunity to get the Scorches for free, right? So I want to cast this. We'll apply weak. That puts him at 6. I'm just going to attack him. I don't care. Alright, that's fine. Alright, take 1. He's got full Wrath, so now we need to attack. Please don't tell me I have defense cards. I have a lot of defense cards. Alright, so we have to attack. What we can do... We need to defend her either way. So I can do block. And that puts a notch on the fireball. Then I can do block. And now I get the free scorch from the fireball being upgraded. And then we can scorch to have the rage. That's 20. And then I can push. Choose this. So now this is between these two. Although, do I want to cast this over the heal 3, gain 2 armor? So this works like Slay the Spire. If I kill this guy, if I win this fight, all my health restores going to the next section. So I'm just going to be aggro here. 14. I'm only taking 3. So it's fine. Okay. 47. So we're going to cast this. I'm going to upgrade the fireball in my hand. So there's one in my discard pile. There's one in my hand. That's going to give me the free scorch because I got the 2 notches. And that's going to reduce the damage. Okay, this is free. But I want to cast it after I cast this. But I want the weak. I'm going to cast this. I want the weak down to 12. So we cast this. This is free, so we cast this, which upgrades this. I can't cast it right now. 9 damage, 2 armor is fine. Yeah, down to 7. I could have pulled him away, by the way. She's getting really low. The correct thing to do at this point is to use this thing to pull him off. So we're going to do this. We're going to upgrade the defend in hand because it's free. Then we do this. Then we do this. Then we do this. And that's a boss fight. And now all of our health is restored and we go to the next area. I want to show you one of these. We'll do one more fight. I need to pick one of these buffs. And we have 3 of 4, so it's probably a buff. Alright, gain 1 point when dealing physical damage. When 4 points gained, summon a Scorch. That's very simple to show you guys how it works. I want to take that just to show you how it works. Every boost level of the 3rd card to get fully boosted will trigger again. Huh, that's interesting. The first 10 times the hero gains block, a random enemy will suffer 2 physical damage. So it's basically 20 free damage, right? Is the idea. I want to see how this works. It's fascinating. I don't know if we'll see it in our next fight or not, but we'll take a potion. Yeah, this selection stuff, it just takes forever, I feel like. Why are you saying skip? See, this happens sometimes too. I took everything, but saying skip, like I'm not skipping anything. Well, whatever. Alright, our boss is going to be a giant crab. And I'm just going to go to a fight. I don't care. That's fine. Okay, it's a literal ox. Okay, so here's how this works. Every time I deal physical damage, I'm going to get 1 point. And once I get 4 points, I get skirt. So this guy's dealing physical damage. So I'm going to put it on him. I don't know if it even matters. I think it's for the full party. But now, I'm not even going to focus on self-preservation. I'm just going to do this. So you see how it has a 1. Once I get to 4, it's going to give me a free Scorch, which is that 0 mana thing in hand. We'll do this one. Free armor. Let's just make sure this guy doesn't take damage. So I'm going to try to get the free Scorch. Let's see if it counts as... Ooh, I don't have physical damage, do I? Yeah, I don't have... This was a bad one to pick if I was thinking about it, because most of my deck is magic damage right now. I have these to deal physical, but this is magic. This is magic. Magic. We have physical here. But let's just not care about what's happening. That's 2 points. Let's apply weak. Who's gonna die here? You need armor. Free Scorch. Free Scorch. Okay. Take some damage, that's fine. Alright, we need to deal physical damage 2 more times. So, do any of my... I really want to test. No one else does physical damage, right? That's disappointing. I should have put it on someone else just to test. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. Like, if she does physical damage, it should count. But, the reason it's on him is if he dies, I lose this effect, right? So even if this middle guy is dealing physical damage to get the lava core to tick up, if he dies, I'm pretty sure we lose the lava core. So that's why you want to be careful where you put it instead of just dragging it wherever. Physical damage. And then whatever, I don't care. Fireball. Anything, whatever. Okay, cool. So now... when I do this, I get a free Scorch. And that's what those little buffs are doing. And you can get tons of buffs that do different... You can get a buff that says, like, every time you fully upgrade a card, gain 1 intellect, which makes your magic more powerful, right? And then you're basically spending your run trying to upgrade cards to increase your intellect and make your magic damage more powerful, right? It's interesting. So that's the idea. I do want to show you some of the more complex. These are the basic characters, right? This is a basic, we got this little cutscene thing. We have basic attack and defense in this build. This is the build that you learn to play the game with. But really quick, I want to show you how complicated it gets. So let's go to embark, let's add a party, let's bring in her, because she's crazy and does weird stuff. This is your Shiv build type of guy. And you also, like, these are the 3 complex. They do weird stuff. Also, the reason I think this game might be addicting is this little button right here tracks what combination of characters you've won the game with. I beat it 3 times in 15 hours, so I think that's not very good, although I've spent time just like looking through, like there's a whole compendium of the enemies and stuff in the options. Anyway, this is a much more complex party. This is the alchemy section, by the way. You can make potions and take it with you. You also have these traders that sell equipment, and then you can equip your party with things. You need to spend your candles because you can only have max 12 for some reason. I don't know why. So I'm just gonna take anything. I don't even care. Just fill my inventory with stuff. And then you have what is it? Not here. When you click here, you have all your equipment, and you can equip them with stuff. And yep, that's a whole thing. Anyway, let's let's embark. I just want to show you how weird and complicated some of these are. The first 3 times a card gets fully boosted. The Necromancer gains spikes. Companions can summon attack cards 3 additional times. It's pretty good. Let's just get spikes. That's fine. And then our thing from the left. At the end of run, you get to pick 1 thing to carry over to the next run, which is kind of cool, I guess. All right, let's show you how weird these things are. We want to summon skeletons because I just want to show you how complex this game can get if you use the more complicated character. So we have a companion. When we upgrade it, right, when we place something beside it, it's going to add a card to my hand. So who are you attacking? No one. So let's just do this. And it added a claw. I get a free claw every time I play something beside this character. We have a campfire to add fresh meat. Now this is going to add fresh meat, and it's going to add a claw because it's beside this. So let's do a campfire. It doesn't matter where I click it, it's wherever. So now I have a fresh meat, which can feed a companion. So I'm just going to drag this and feed the companion. And now his claws are going to be more powerful. And now deals 3 instead of 2. So I'll do this. We have spikes, which will reflect damage back. So she has 10 spikes now. And I can lure things. Can I get a skeleton? Where do I get a skeleton? Well, we have poison, so we might as well poison. We might as well claw. We can do this. And I want to summon a skeleton just to show you how complicated it gets. So we'll do this. Does this summon a skeleton now? No. I need to do this. And now we have a skeleton. So now every time I place something beside the skeleton will do damage. So if I do this, it attacks. It took an extra 2 because it was by the skeleton. The skeleton is nailed, so we'll pass. We keep the skeleton. And just to illustrate, I will, you're not doing anything, so I'll just do this. And I will do this. And why aren't you doing? When attacking with a command card. Oh, right. It's command cards that do it. It's not, you don't have to play beside it. You have to play command cards. So if I play this, I'm going to get the claw. Because I played the card by this. Hang on. I was mistaken. We get that card. So when I play command cards, right, the skeletons. And you could have a hand of like literally 6 or 7 skeletons. And then every command card you play, this is going to do 2 damage per skeleton, right? So if I had 5 skeletons, it's an extra 10 damage on top of every card. So I can, when fully boosted, removes lifelink. Lifelink. I mean, I know what that does in Magic. Where's the lifelink? Cannot be killed while lifelink is active. So what I can do is I can play this, which adds a notch. And now I can play this for free, which adds a notch, removes the lifelink. And then the skeleton doesn't do anything when you play it. The reason you can play it is you can get it out of your hand if your hand's getting full of skeletons. Right, if you had like 10 skeletons, I don't know what the hand limit is. But if you're, oh, she died by the spikes. But that shows you how complex the characters. I don't want to quit out of the game. I want to go to main menu. Yep. But it shows you how complex the more advanced characters are. And then you have, how would I even look? Yeah, that's fine. And then you have just different builds per character. So is there a way to look at all the cards? So like the Necromancer, she has the skeleton builds, but she also has spike builds. We saw both of them. When you start the game, you get a couple skeleton cards, you get a couple spike cards, and then what you find is going to dictate how she plays. And then you have the characters playing off each other, like the skeletons. You can get rid of them out of your hand, but they will trigger the companions, right? Because that's playing a card beside it, which will add claws. Oh, there's also this card, which is really interesting. So this deals 3 damage to every enemy, and it's slippery. And what slippery means, did I say that wrong before? What's the card that, no, slick. Slick is the one where you can move stuff around. Slippery means when you play a card beside this, this is going to move to a random place. So what it means is when it's in your hand, you can play something beside it to get 3 damage on everything for free, but then it's going to move somewhere randomly, and then you have to decide, is it worth playing a card beside this to get that extra 3 damage on all your enemies, or do you just ignore this for the rest of the turn because maybe you need to get block and there's no blocks beside this, right? So this upgrading the cards and having the hand position matter, it's really interesting. And then you combine that with the interesting art style and stuff, and I think it's actually pretty cool. I like it a lot. Will it hold up after, 100 hours? I don't know. I have 15 hours into it. But on Steam right now, hopefully I'm not doxing myself. Don't look at my 5 cents. On Steam right now, this has 374 reviews with a 79% average, which is pretty low. And one thing that I do, a little trick that I do when look, we got thumbs down. I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I like it. But a little trick, just to see how the game holds up over time, is I like to look at how many hours people have when they review the game, right? We have 7, 12, we have half an hour, we have 6.9. Oh, there we go. Hey, nice, funny number. 14.7. That's not 45. That's one of the bigger ones. But just to illustrate, if we go to Slay the Spire, right, and you just look at Slay the Spire, you see 3,000, 38, 200. We have some smaller ones. We have 50, 50, 50, 11, 18, 16, 85, 15, 39. You don't see a lot of reviews below like 10 hours, right? It's all like, even the lower ones are still in the 20 to 50 hour range. So this game is only 79%, only 374 reviews. And looking at just the hours, I mean, the best is 30, there's 34, but a lot of them are like 5 to 10 hours. I mean, there's a 30 here, I guess. There's a 45. So does it hold up? Does it hold up after 100 hours? I don't know. I can't speak for that. But I can say that I bought it on sale. I think it was like $10, and I've dumped 15 hours into it so far, and I've liked it quite a bit, and I want to play it more. My one complaint, in addition to maybe the runs aren't diverse enough, we'll see, I have found that every time I play the Necromancer, it's always the same. I'm summoning skeletons and adding spikes. So we'll see, maybe after like 30 hours, it's like, okay, I get it, I've done it all. But also that combination thing where you can, I'm not going to go to it, but that combination thing where it shows you all the combinations of characters you beat the game with, I really want to fill that out. So we'll see what happens. But a minor complaint is the elites and bosses use the same character models as some of the lower rank enemies. So like, this was the crab boss we were working towards, right? It's like, wow, that's a cool model. Wouldn't it be a shame if it was just the same model as this crab, right? And there's a giant crocodile. Holy crap. It's the end boss, but it's also an elite boss. It's just here. It's an elite boss too. And we have a bat. Look at this. It's a giant. This is the end of the level boss, right? Huge, big, scary boss at the end. But it's also just a common enemy that looks exactly the same. I think it's the same model. It doesn't have the red eyes, I guess. But like there's some of this that's pretty crazy. Like you have the bloodfly. This is just a regular enemy that you can run into. But then you have an elite, which is the same thing, right? And then no, this isn't one of the, some of these are distinct. The Forgotten or the Forlorn Blacksmith, this is a unique model. I don't think Rum is anywhere in the game. I don't think this Queen is anywhere. Keeper is unique. I've never beaten this. I died to it every single time I've gotten there. But the fact that the bosses at the end, like the bosses I feel like, and the elites should feel unique. And the fact that, you know, like some of them are. This one, the only way to get this is as an elite. But the fact that you can have an elite and it's bigger, but the fact that you have the same model feels a little cheap. I feel like bosses should have their own unique models and be all different. And I feel like elites should also probably be different, right? But overall, game's fun. Is it going to be a game you play for 500 hours? I don't know. But if you like roguelike deck builders and you're okay with buying one and playing it for like 20 to 50 hours and then moving on to the next game, I think this one's actually pretty solid. So there you go. That is Deepest Resurrection, Deepest Chamber Resurrection. I think it's solid. I think it's pretty good. And that's my assessment of it. Thanks for watching, everyone. And I will see you in the next one.